Okay, I got the post dry fitted back together and laying on top of my cross piece here. What I've done is taken my square and found that sweet spot right there where, measuring from both sides of the cross, it's right on the money, each corner. So it's just flush, right like that. So there we are. So I know that now to be centered on my cross. And I'm going to make some marks here because each of these is going to have to be cut individually, because this is not centered on this piece. It's slightly off. Yeah, it's slightly off center because of the rabbets I have there. So if I can get my pencil. They always come into these things, there it is. Just a little underprepared. So what I'm going to do is take my other tri-square. Where's that baby at? I guess this will work. I'm going to mark this 3. Because that's the same mark out here. That's going to go away though when I cut it. So I'll have to mark it inside, further down, further up, I should say. Okay, 1. This is 4. And this is 3. I've already got them marked. I gotta get 2 marked over there. Okay. So my depth is gonna be that deep. I'll extend these lines to this depth once I get this off of here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to do, and I don't think there is. So we'll just cut these as best we can on the table saw. I believe that's how I want to do it. I'll figure something out here. And then we'll come back and we'll slide this on and see where we're at. And I'm going to make a little jig here to hold my workpiece. So this is one of the wedges. And when you put that up against this, you get your 90-degree angle back again. So I'm going to put this on here. I got a line that I've marked already. And that's That's based off of this being square like that. I'm going to drop this screw in here. Make sure I'm square. Right there. There we go. So now that'll hold my workpiece like so. I'm debating whether or not to put one on the other side. Let me just see how it's going to work here. Let me reposition the camera so you can see how it's going to mount to my fence. And I'm going to put this on here like so. Actually, this has got to go first. Like that. Then I'll bring my piece in like this. And yeah, that'll be fine. I'll get a Jorgensen clamp on this side. What I want to do though is locate. I want to have a stop back here and locate my kerf maker so I can register off of this edge, and once I have my line set this way I can readjust and move back off of this. So yeah, I was making sure you could see that. So then I can set a stop block back here. And then move back. Actually what I want to do is have this be, I want it this way and then I'll move that way. So let me get a clamp on this. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to use this one. Just like that. So I want to go short to long. So I have to start on this side. Approximately right there. Get my stop set up here. I don't like that. Okay, got that one. leave that line because, no wait, I want to take that line because of the way I marked it. Yeah. So that should be pretty close. Drop that down and take a little nibble and see where I'm at here. Good cut, but I'm gonna gotta move the camera so it doesn't get banged into by these sliding tape. Looks pretty good. I'll cut the other ones here. I think that we're going to have, there's no way, I don't think. Yeah, I guess they will all be the same. That's good. All right, here it goes. Okay, I don't think I want to take that out with the table saw. I think I'll just come in there with my bandsaw and waste most of that out. And then square it up with a chisel. Let's see, I'll do one and we'll see how it fits. There it is. It is rock solid. I mean, once this thing gets glued in here, that baby's not going anywhere. So I'm very, very pleased with the way that turned out. So one thing I will tell you, it's not perfect, because when I tighten this up like this in the dry fit, it takes quite a little bit to get that off of there. I mean, it will come off, but it's not a slip fit. And what happens is, I think what's happening anyway, once I tighten this up, it might have a little twist in it, or something's just a hair off somewhere, but it is so close to being perfect that I'm not going to sweat it, because I really like the way it's going to pull things together. And it is nice and clean under here. Not that anybody's going to be seeing that, but strength wise it's going to be great. So now, putting my leg on here, let me see where I'm at now. I gotta go up this way. Up here. Sorry. There we go. So now if I were to put that on there right there, grab my steel ruler here. I am at 35 3/4. Let's see. 35 5/8. So once you add the top, it will be a little over 36. It'll give me a little room to play around with the top of these here. Get those leveled off. So that'll be my next operation. I believe I'll dowel these in, stitch them into each panel, and then see how things look. I'm gonna have to, what I want, before I get carried away, this edge is gonna get rounded over right to there. This will just get sanded over, this inside edge here, but this edge will get rounded over, and this is going to get glued together and rounded, this edge, or this corner I mean. So it is a nice piece of work. I like it. So the one other thing that I will do is, knowing that the ring is locked to this, I'm going to drill holes. I'm going to get the camera down here so you can see what the heck I'm talking about. Right here. I'm going to drill holes in through here to fasten this cross to the top. Either drill or just glue it. You gotta think that one over. I guess it doesn't need to come apart. So I'll probably just glue this right to the top. I mean, that'll fasten that to this. This will get glued to here. And gluing down my legs on and call it good. So that's enough for today. I'm going to take a walk, It's beautiful up here in the Northland. We finally hit about 60 plus. A lot of snow melting today, and it's a great day to get outside and get some exercise. So we'll see you tomorrow. I rethought this whole process here as far as attaching this to the tabletop. This is going to be, when I get done, it's all going to be glued together and be one piece. But this is a nice slit fit here, and I like that a lot. So that's going to go in and get glued in place here. This will be glued together, and then I have this pin, this locating pin, that's going to go in here and locate all of this in the center of my tabletop. Now, the one thing I did do was I shortened these about a 32nd of an inch, so that when I glue it to the top, it'll just be located by this pin, rather than me trying to wedge it in there and center it up. So this is my center, and I know my hole in my tabletop is center, so that's how I'm going to locate it. And then this surface is just proud of these sides here, which is good, because I want the glue to be adhesion to be taking place on these long grain pieces here, not on the plywood. So that'll hold everything together and in place, and that's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to, oh, and the other thing I'm going to do is, let me show you this here. I made some marks here where the sides are coming in. I'm going to round these edges over with a 1/4 round, so that if your knee would bump into this or whatever underneath the table, it's not going to tear you apart. So that will be done. And I am going to, let's see, what else was I going to do here? I'm going to round over these edges too, obviously, after I get this piece glued together. Well, yeah, I'm going to take it apart and dowel in my legs to the post here. So that's what I want to do next. So anyway, that's, I just had this, my brain was spinning on this thing last night, and that's what I decided to do. Like I said, I kind of let the project take me where it needs to go, type thing, I guess. And that's where I'm headed. So we'll see you in a bit.